Seems to be a trend that political leadership in Kenya seems to enjoy some dividends from this kind of talk, reckless, tribalist sentiments. Because fine, even after the governor of Nyeri spoke, it is political leadership in Kenya that has found a way of using it as fodder to propel their politics, whether from one side of the political divide or the other. There seems to be a problem here. Do you feel and do you agree that yes, probably we are blowing this thing out of proportion unnecessarily, and it's for purely political ends?
To me, I think, first of all, I should be able to condemn the remarks made by Kahiga. Two, to me, that is an isolated case. It's not something to do with the community. But we see politicians thrive in such a situation. Like you see now, they want to take advantage and start bringing in some other communities. But this thing is not about the community, because I've seen so many remarks about this. This is not the first time Kahiga had made similar remarks. Even some other politicians from some other areas have also made such similar remarks. But the biggest beneficiary are politicians. The reason being, the death of Raila had unified this nation. We were all talking one language. We were all mourning. But a remark by Kahiga, where someone wants to use it to sow division among Kenyans. But to me, I think that's an isolated case. We should not give much attention. The more we give much attention, the more we divide Kenyans. Two, we should not condemn certain tribe. Because I come from some area, I made some remarks. Now they're saying, there's no way a tribe can be condemned and heard. There's no way they say because since I'm a Luya, if I make certain remarks, they now say Luyas are bad. No, there's no way Luyas have sat and said, look, these are the remarks you're going to make. This is a remark that was made by an individual. And it's normally in our community. We cannot be the same. We have similar remarks being made by individuals from different tribes. But we don't, usually like now politicians want to use it to condemn a certain tribe. They want to use it to achieve certain political interests. To me, this is a very, very simple thing which was made by an individual who did it. He even didn't know that someone is recording him. I think if he had known, he would have not made such remarks. And behind the curtains, several individuals make certain remarks, but they are not on camera. So my point is this: we should not condemn a certain tribe. Let's just condemn Kahiga. But the biggest problem is politicians. They're the ones who are inciting young people to incite other people against a certain tribe. So what I would say is that let's not focus so much on what Kahiga said. Let's focus on how are you going to bring this country together? How are you going to unite this country? So I would urge those politicians who are inciting people to post, I think, to stop it and see how do we bring these tribes together. Another biggest question that I want to ask my brothers, especially those ones who are in position, is this. Kenya is bigger than any other person. If today we don't stop these things, if today we don't condemn these things, we are going to have a problem. So I would also ask my brothers, especially from areas where certain individual has made certain remarks, to reassure the country that, look, these remarks were not made by us. It was made by an individual, but as we are working to make sure that this country stands united.
All right, and I think what you just said, I think we've witnessed that even the united opposition